one song concert. Ukulele is mostly in tune. And I do care, but not enough to sit here and tune it in front of you. This song's name is Picket. I have actually live streamed it at least once all the way through, and the internet showed me that it was not worth the money I pay, not even like a fraction of the money I pay. So I am recording this one in advance like I always do. And I'll do all the talk I do afterwards. Here we go. I hope, because I've messed up twice now. I do as I want, dark or sunny. I run as I will on the plain. No ties on my soul can keep me in control, forsaking the wind in my mane. I dine as I wish in the evening, from clover to beer and king stew. It's a high life with no worries, no strife, made better by friends and by you. So pass the wine, my friends Bonnie. Keep pouring till my goblet's filled. Offenses are light and the means to confine, and cannot stand against my will. Pass the wine, my sweet lover. Oh, love of mine, pass it still. The days can be sweet when your life is complete. I'll drink until I've had my fill. Change is my nature, sweet lassie. I often leave my coat behind, whether 4 feet or 2, I'll run right back to you if I am still in my own mind. For freedom I run towards the morning, through the gate to places unnamed. In this foreign shore, magic harms me no more, no masters, no pull from soul claims. So pass the wine, my friends Bonnie. Keep pouring till my goblet's filled. Offenses are line and the means to confine, and cannot stand against my will. Pass the wine, my sweet lover. Oh, love of mine, pass it still. The days can be sweet when your life is complete. I'll drink until I've had my fill. If I were a plainer man mortal, my love for you might keep me still. A small part of me will forever be free, unchained, racing to the next hill. Not even the dark wolf in beauty will keep me away from your side. Though I race down the track, I will always look back, my whim serving as my heart's guide. So pass the wine, my friends Bonnie. Keep pouring till my goblet's filled. Offenses are light and the means to confine, and cannot stand against my will. Pass the wine, my sweet lover. Oh, love of mine, pass it still. The days can be sweet when your life is complete. I'll drink until I've had my fill. Pass the wine, my friends Bonnie. Keep pouring till my goblet's filled. Offenses are light and the means to confine, and cannot stand against my will. Pass the wine, my sweet lover. Oh, love of mine, pass it still. The days can be sweet when your life is complete. I'll drink until I've had my fill. Yeah, those mess ups have been happening for me for 3 days straight. I don't know what the heck is driving me crazy. Anyway, Picket. I originally was going to unleash this song for the first time to the world on a podcast that I was supposed to be getting interviewed on this evening called Filk Quest. I'll link it below. Pretty good little podcast. They've been interviewing a lot of interesting people who have had some really good stories to tell about the Filk community and their experiences in music and how it was for them here and there and everywhere on the moon, Mars, Pluto. And so my turn was supposed to be tonight, and the host had a dental procedure coming up, and so we rescheduled for the 8th of December. We'll see if I've got my brain hiccups in control by then. Drink some jojoba or something. But Picket is from the point of view of a character from the first novel I wrote, Black Wolf Silver Fox. Thing about Black Wolf Silver Fox is that it took me 10 years to write. This book has been through fire and rain. This book's seen fire and it's seen rain. It's been deleted by exes and former roommates in fits of petty pain. Yes, but you know what? Them deleting it, like they did, whichever one of the two that did it, was the best favor they could have done, because it had me go back and review everything and start over, and I had a much better book as a result. This book, like I said, took me 10 years. I wrote it on lunch breaks back when I was a purchasing secretary, and which, to the annoyance of my coworkers, who apparently did not approve of somebody doing something productive with their lunch hour, like writing a novel. I did try to get it published traditionally. It was not the very first one of it was actually Vanity published, and this one is now currently put out through my publishing house. But I submitted it to 2 places, and one place just rejected it cold. The other place gave me some wonderful feedback so that I could go through and fix, and it was just great. But by that point in time, I was like, you know what? I hate the submission game. I've always hated the submission game. Back when I used to submit stuff to Mary and Zimmer Brad, this magazine, it was great because she or her aide would give me a lot of really good feedback. But, you know, by the time I got ready with this one, I was an adult and a single mother, and I was like, no, I'm done. I'm just going to do this my way. And so I Vanity published the first one, and I liked the control better, and so now I'm a publisher. It's just the way things go. But what's... you know, being as I don't really go around, look, read my book, read my book, oh God, let me talk about just me and be completely obnoxious, yeah, which is okay here, but it's not okay all the time everywhere else. I kind of keep mum about the fact that I wrote this book most of the time, and which means that there was never nary a filk written about it or anything. It's never inspired anybody. And I was talking to a filking friend, and I was like, yeah, is it okay to write your own filk about your stuff? Is it okay? And she's like, it's actually what's been done. So I was like, you mean it is the way? And so the song was written in June 8th, 2021, as a matter of fact. It took me about an hour to get the lyrics out. They came out right with the tune because the character was very strong in insisting this song get written. This Pukas. And so, yes. And as I've been working on the song off and on over the past couple of months, I've been looking at it going, you know, Picket, honey. Of course, I do realize I'm talking to myself. Just go with it, guys. I mean, this, you know, having your characters be strong enough to communicate with you is actually got a term. It's writer's, not dysphoria. Writer's split. It used to be writer's split personality, but that's a term from the 80s, so I don't know. And these days, with the way everybody wants to jump on the psych wagon and condemn people quickly, God knows. But anyway, so you know, you realize that you're talking to yourself and these are just feelings, but it's the character wanted to this song really out, and I'm telling myself, look, you know, I'm pretty sure this song is not fit for Picket. I mean, I may need to reread my book, but I'm pretty sure that it was Rory, the wizard mage, that was the drunkard, not the puka, Picket. But then, as I was working and practicing today, because the subconscious is a very strong thing, I realized the character here is not talking about being a drunkard. They're talking about enjoying their freedom and how wonderful life can be, and their love for their bride, and just the glory that is their, you know, their environment and the life that they have chosen for themselves, and it references the effort they took to get it. So I'm like, well, this fits Picket perfectly, doesn't it? Oh, I'll be doggoned. Thank you, subconscious. So that's Picket. And as I said, to swing back, I was going to reveal it on Filk Quest today, I have been rescheduled for the 8th of December. We'll see if I have another new song that day, and if I can get my brain farts and problem in control. By then, I'm not counting on it. I do have to see specialists and stuff on occasion. Yay. I will link Filk Quest below in the section, in the information section, so that you can find it if you're curious. I will be going to Chambanacon Thanksgiving weekend, or at least that's the current plan. I am not shy in saying I have my misgivings. I will not tell you why. There are reasons. But before I found out some of the things I have found out about what's going on in, with things, personal feelings, things. I was already committed to the course, and we've already paid for some stuff, so we've got the time off, and what's going on isn't necessarily going to get in the way, we hope. So we will see to see. So I'm supposed to be at Chambanacon peddling my CDs, despite the fact that a lot of people have taken it up to be their personal mission to tell me how CDs is a dead art form and everything should be streaming. You know what? Now that I think about it, I think fate was just keeping me from streaming, because I'm actually against streaming to a point, because streaming, actually, as weird as it sounds, uses a lot of water and is harmful for the environment in some respects. Believe it or not, I've been looking at the science lately, and I've been like, wow. So uploading is better in the end after all. So maybe this is fate keeping me from being a hypocrite. But I will be there with my CDs to meet with the people who still collect CDs, and yes, the people who have realized that they don't like the idea of renting their music for the rest of their life and have come because they like the shinies. It's kind of like vinyl, that dead art form that now has entire stores that sell nothing but vinyl because it's just so dead. Yeah, don't let the big tech companies force you to stop doing CDs if you don't want to. I mean, if you want to, that's your decision. But if you feel like it's because you're getting told CDs are obsolete and they won't put it in your car, then go get a freaking CD player and put it in your car. Or rip your CDs and put them on USB so you can carry more, but keep your CDs as a backup, which is what I do. That's all I'm saying. But Chambanacon, it's going to be pretty big. It's their 50th year anniversary. There's Michael Longcore is going to be there. Kathy McManaman. I hope I pronounced that properly. It was talked about Alexander James Adams being there, but he recently announced that he was in an area holdup for the season and would not be on the road again until spring. So I and my husband both messaged him and asked, hey, are you gonna be there? Because we were looking forward to seeing you, even though you don't really know us. We remember you, but he has not responded yet. So maybe not. Juanita Colson's gonna be there. Yay! I get to meet Juanita Colson. I've heard so much about her. So so there's a lot to look forward to, despite certain things. Let me think. There was another item. Oh, I don't remember. Darn, I guess I'll just have to talk about it somewhere else, and you guys just have to figure it out. Do you like my little mummy? Yeah, last thing, because I don't like chattering for too long after these songs, as you know. I am considering, and this is not something I'm going to do tomorrow, or possibly not even next month. I'm considering holding a Kickstarter sometime to do my next album. Now, my last album, which I'll link below, isn't very good. The music could have been, the ones that Mickey remixed are amazing, because he's Mickey, it's amazing. But it's not very good because I was really more getting the feel of doing an album and learning the ropes a little bit, and because I didn't want to die without having an album out, because it's just something I promised myself when I was a kid. So I have checked off that bucket list item. And but when I was at an event with the SCA, I was peddling my CDs there, and one person came in and said, do you have any murder ballads? Well, here I am, apparently I am the murder ballad bard because the thing I like the most is murder ballads. And I realized in my entire stock, I had no murder ballads save one, the one on my CD. So after much pondering, I was like, I really love murder ballads. I want to do a murder ballad CD, and I want to name it Murder of Crows. And so this is taken for anybody that wants to steal it. I'll still name my damn thing Murder of Crows. Fuck you. I might, I'll tell you what. Mine's gonna be Murder of Crows, and and if you're doing something a bit more, maybe 8-bit or nerdcore or something, you could do Murder of Crows, Raven Along. Okay. Well, you know what? No, I want to do that. No, you just can't take my titles, okay? I am just too cool. My titles are too cool. I've had too much stolen, and I've had it with people stealing my stuff. Okay, yes, I will phone call Abaddon and do something about you. I'm joking. Joking, guys. Calm down. Oh, my God, you sensitive people. But, so I do want to do a murder ballad CD, which will obviously be mostly traditional music, so it'll be this folk music traditional thing. But I also am thinking about another CD of mostly my stuff, mostly, and I'm going to go through my book here really quick before signing off, and I think I have almost enough. Okay, there's Metronome, which is the first song I did on YouTube. That file no longer exists because I deleted it because I hated it. It's a love story. It's a love song. That's traditional. This one's already on the other album. Mickey mixed it so amazing. I'm thinking about redoing Rising Sun Blues because with the last take, my voice was hoarse and tired and it just sounds bad. And since that take, I have changed up how I perform this song. I actually have a set way that I most, obviously within given artistic reason, that I perform this song now, and I really like the new way I do it better. And so I'm thinking about revisiting House of the Rising Sun. So that's 2 songs. This is a parody, and as much as I want to do a parody album, I have to be strong. And Oh Child of Mine was done in the last album, so still only 2 songs. That's traditional. Kaka, which I have performed in a 1-song concert, so now we're at 3 Shwee songs. Shwee. This is a song that doesn't have a name yet. I think it's called Music Box, if I remember right. And I'm still kind of working on its layout and how it comes, but I do know, and I have performed it in a 1-song concert, I do know that it is well received because I was performing it at Clayshire Castle to myself, and I noticed out of the peripheral vision of this eye, there were 3 teenagers dancing to it. Yeah, which, by the way, was so flattering, was so amazing, so nice, and just, oh my God, you like my stuff, thank you. So, even though this is a sad song, it was getting dancing. So that's what, 4 songs? I think it's 4. I think we're at 4. That's a parody. That's a parody. I think I have enough parodies to make a parody album. Too bad I couldn't get with the Bonhoeffs on that. Oh. Anyway. Then there's Picket. 5. That's another parody. This is a parody. But I would probably include it just to be funny, make it the last song. It's called Cold Tent. It's to the tune of Cold Blows the Wind. And I'll just read you the first 4 lines. Cold blows the wind on my vendor's tent, cold is the air on my nose. I told Leslie I'd write a song, and this is how it goes. So maybe number 6, maybe it's a bonus track. Yeah, another parody. Here's another one I'm working on that doesn't have a name yet. So 6/7. It's almost ready for me to start really working on it. This is a murder ballad, so it would go on the murder ballad CD. That's a parody. That's a parody. That's a parody. I'm only at 6 and 7. Possibly 7/8. I've got to work on that one. Possibly A9. 8 is actually enough for a short album. This would be either 9 or 10, depending. And I'm always hearing stuff, and I'm always hearing songs, you know. So I'm confident that if I started working on it regularly, within a short for me, it did take me 10 years to get this out. Short for me time, I would have an album of at least mostly my original music. When it comes to the murder ballads, it would probably be a lot faster done. So I'm thinking about holding a Kickstarter, possibly for the murder ballads first, because it's a quicker do. The point to the Kickstarter is so that I can go to a real studio. One, because I do want better quality. 2, to learn better. And 3, this is very important, for coveted experience of being in a actual studio setup and get a better idea of how things are done in that environment as opposed to my booth over there. So it would be a work learning experience for me on top of adding to my discography. So this is what I'm thinking about doing. Anyway, that's enough chatter. How did you like Picket? Did you enjoy it? Did you like it? Besides my brain farts, my brain hiccups, my drunken mind. Let me know. And I'm gonna shut up now. And I'm not even, I don't think I have to edit this one for once. It's a miracle.